motivational always advertise to get your best life now, right? And it's a big chase. It's a big energy after something you don't have. The thing about these advertisements, get your best life now, right? It's like getting onto a hamster wheel, and it costs a lot of money, and initially it might set you back, etc., etc. I look at it, getting your best life now, something that you have to pursue or achieve. Getting your best life now is a mindset of contentment. It's not being able to vacations and drive that fancy car and have a nice new house. That to me does not constitute my best life now. My best life now about by dropping programming, the subconscious programming. It's subconsciously instilled in us. The Joneses syndrome, all needing to compare to someone else, to measure up to someone else. But the underlying root cause behind that drive of insufficiency, the feeling of never being enough. And so even going to these motivational places like Tony Robbins, for example, just example, there are thousands of spiritual coaches out there that literally milk people of their energy and their finance, and they introduce you to the wheel of this chasing energy. The real truth, the real best life now, like I said, is a mindset, and you don't have to take someone's master class or course to learn. Even taking these master classes and courses is still coming from the compulsion, needing to better myself. It's still from the unaware space. The only thing, before I go to that point, it's coming from our unaware space of addiction. We are addicted to feel-good chemicals. They have the key to your best life. That's just along the same line as all the other TV advertisements that you see coming across. They are appealing to your addiction energy, and they take your money and they send you home with a dopamine 3 days, and then it wears off. Your best life now is lived becoming, and that you have to do by spending time with yourself in quietness, away from the programming, away from the advertisements, so you can hear your still soul speak from within, tell you what it is that you know, right? And what you need to know and come to peace is that you are that your best life doesn't depend on all the stuff you might be able to obtain, right? Acquire. It doesn't external of yourself. Your best life now is when you come into peace with yourself, into acceptance with yourself, into self-confidence within yourself. And this is all based on the knowing that you are Source God experience. And when you are Source God, when you have that consciousness, I mean, what else do you are everything. And our life is not determined by what we have, but by what we are. What you have can be taken from you. Who you are cannot be taken from you. And it's entirely free. It doesn't cost to come to this realization. And once you come to self-realization, you are going to begin living your best life, because that's the only life you have. And you're going to live it from a place of contentment, right? You don't have to chase that to better yourself. You don't have to chase anything to better yourself. You already are your best self. You just have to remember that. Stay conscious of that. Yes, you're going to have some shadow programming in the back of your mind. You're a failure. You're no good. No. Those were all programs that were inserted into us by society, by our upbringing. But once you clear those out, the self-knowing of being God consciousness, Source consciousness, those programs, you can live in peace. Then you can live any way you want. And the best thing is you don't have any way to be your best. You are your best. You're doing, achieving. You are your best in this higher knowing that God Source doesn't have to achieve anything to be anything, right? So I hope this makes sense. So living your best life now is a mindset. It's not some masterclass that costs thousands of dollars, to enrich the teachers, the coaches, and you come home with an empty. The best life is living in contentment and acceptance of yourself, loving yourself as a soul, and that's where the peace comes from.